Now I have to tell you that this isn't pretty, but it is the wheel bearing remover that I made from a completely different type of wheel puller, and I extended the brackets so that they would reach deep enough into the carrier, the bearing carrier. And then after I put the 3 brackets, wheel puller fingers, into the bearing carrier, I tap the outside lightly all around. And because it was assembled properly, when I put it together in 2004, the bearing carrier freed up. And it is now being removed with this improvised wheel puller that I made from, actually I made it from several things. I made it from the arms of a regular wheel puller, and I also made it from a wrench. Made an arm out of a wrench. It doesn't matter what you use necessarily. And now the bearing carrier is being pulled over the shaft, and it took about 10 minutes to free it up totally, but I left tension on the wheel puller for about an hour and tapped it lightly, and then it just finally broke free. And this is how you remove the bearing carrier from the Bravo drive, in case anybody is interested. And that is the improvised wheel puller. And once again, that's the background of the work area. Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen. Some people have to work for a living, as opposed to these politicians and lying scumbag lawyers that sit there on the telephone and tell people that they worked for an hour, when all the while they were sitting on the telephone talking about the game of golf they played 2 weeks ago. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't imagine not working, but if I had to do it all over again, I think I would have stayed in school and became a plumber. Because I can tell you right now that a plumber makes more money than most people and doesn't do a damn thing for it except deal with other people's shit. And that might be easier than working for a living. And here we go. This is the bearing carrier in its entirety. And this is the wheel puller in its entirety. And there's the wrench that I made the wheel puller from. Well, one arm of the wheel puller. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point I have to tell you, I'm thinking about getting a bigger camera.